Good morning, Coin Collector Ohio. Thanks for joining me on this lovely Friday. Oh, I have some warm coffee, hoping to find silver today. Pretty good, can't complain. Just trying to put an end to this dreaded skunk box streak, which is currently at 2 boxes. So as you see, we have 2 more boxes today, and I am hoping there's silver in here. How's everything with you? Okay, I'm going to just about get ready to dig into these boxes. Another day in paradise. Yeah, actually, today is a much cooler day compared to what we've been getting in New York. It's been about 95 degrees for the past week and a half. So today there's actually a nice breeze going on, so can't be too mad at it. Well, without further ado, I'm dying to get into these boxes. I had them since yesterday. I held off. Oh, I appreciate that. That would be very helpful. Thank you so much, Coin Collector Ohio. I am a small channel trying to grow. I do have some pretty unique ideas that I want to introduce to the coin roll hunting community. So I could use all the help that I can get. So that really means a lot to me. Hey, that would be awesome. That would be awesome. I love the coin roll hunting community. A bunch of generous people, common interests, just sharing experiences with each other. That's really what life's all about. 385, nice. Well, compared to me, you're big time, man. I'm at I believe I'm at 68 right now, which 2 days ago I was at 51. So, stream by stream, I'm getting up there little by little. But any boost that I can get, any help that I can get is greatly appreciated for sure. All right, Trusty Kershaw. You know what? I forgot. Let's turn this light on. Let there be light. Oh, that's much better. All right, let's cut this open. Please let there be silver. All right, I'm just gonna drop this down so we can take an up close and personal look. All right, no enders. 1,000 hours. That's incredible. I think I'm not even at 1,000 minutes. I did start live streaming, I believe, a week and a half ago. So this is still pretty new to me. But I must say, it's a whole lot of fun. Okay. That's the plan, you know? I've been doing a stream about every day. Not exactly every day, but sometimes I'll do two a day and I'll take a day off. And then I'll do 2 days in a row. So I am definitely looking to put out plenty of live streams. All right, let's get cracking. I have a bunch of coinage that I'm looking to open today, not just halves. I have nickels, I have pennies, but I want to save those nickels for the battle royal that I've been doing in my streams lately. It seems to have a nice response, so I definitely want to keep those going. Yeah, I love auctions too, man. They are exciting. I love seeing the different products that everyone has and makes available to the coin roll hunting community. Pretty neat looking bicentennial to start it off. Normally I don't keep them, but if it's fun to look at, I'll just pull it out. That way at the end when we recap, we have something to we're not completely shut down. Yeah, I'm looking to do an auction very soon. I primarily am a silver stacker, so I do have a lot of coins that I am looking to uh, part ways with to someone that is a collector. Oh yeah, that's right. We did talk about that. Absolutely, coin. I'm gonna call you CCO. That way it's shorter. Do you mind? Get a little tongue tied with the longer names. But yeah, I'm not sure. You may know better than I. Do you think that Mondays are good days for auctions? Because I've noticed that Monday is kind of a quiet day for live streaming. Dallas from Ohio, huh? That's pretty cool. Look at this one here. Sure. Because I would definitely like to do an auction on a day that there's minimal traffic. I have been doing streams on Mondays, and I've noticed that it's actually a pretty good day for me comparing to other days where I'm competing with some of the bigger channels. Okay, we are 4 rows in before 6 p.m. Eastern time. Okay, sounds good to me. Yeah, I have a bunch of coinage that I'm looking to part ways with. I have a nice era coin lot that I'm looking to post for auction. Getting a lot of these toned coins. This is the third one already, but it's a good sign because I'm not familiar with these. You know, sometimes you do tend to recognize a specific coin, which would probably mean bad things in terms of finding new silver. But let's see what we find here. Now, if you can just hit that thumbs up button, I would gladly appreciate it. I know it's early, so I'm not expecting a big turnout, but I just could not. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just couldn't hold off on cracking these half-dollar boxes, especially since I have some more at the bank waiting for me. I said, you know what? I have pennies. I have nickels. Let's let's get these halves searched through, and let's take them back to the bank and get some more halves, possibly for tonight. You only have 3 W's. Nice. Well, three is better than none because I know plenty of people that have not found any at all, and they have been actively pursuing them. So, although I know it's frustrating, it could be worse, right? I've been very lucky with the W's, especially with the lull W's at first, and I actually won a W last night on T Square on T Square's channel. So that was very cool. I don't know if you follow him, but he does very well pulling out the W quarters. And if you're looking to possibly obtain one, that might be something you want to check out. I currently have 9 on hand right now. Um, I think 6 of them are Mariana, and the other 3 are Lowell. S. Oh, so you have a proof. Very nice. Right? That's the proof. Oh, you were. I probably even said hello to you. It's just, it's hard to keep track. Sometimes the days are a blur. You're like, did I see him yesterday or was that the day before? Especially if you're doing more than one stream in one day, it's like very easy to lose track. Hey, that's fine. I'm sure anyone would not complain as long as you're tuning in and showing support. Very, very appreciative for that, right? So I'm kind of the same way in most streams. I'll just be kind of sitting back in the cut, listening to what's going on while I'm doing my own thing. There's nothing wrong with that at all. All right, so silver is on the rise. It dipped down a little bit this morning, like I suspected it would, but I was not expecting it to slingshot up over 1650. Oh, yeah, there's a heat wave going on. And this weekend in my area, we're expecting 100-degree weather. And if we don't get the 100-degree weather, best to believe the humidity will make it feel like well over 100. So definitely have to stay hydrated, drink plenty of water. Try not to stay too long in this. 96 right now. Oh man, you guys are in for a scorcher on a Friday. I hope you don't have much to do outside today because that is dangerous weather, man. 10 a.m. and it's 96 degrees. That must mean when the sun is out in full blast, you're pretty sure you're getting over 100 today. All right, let's see what we have. I'm not sure. I may do a stream later tonight as well. I know some of the bigger channels. Oh my goodness, 116. Yeah, that is deadly. I don't think it's been 116 in New York in decades. That is crazy. When it gets that hot, it's just not fun to be outside anymore, you know. My concern is another blackout. We had one over the weekend, last weekend. Very, very minimal, only for a few hours. But it does get me a little nervous because it wasn't even really that hot. Obviously, it was hot, but not as hot as it can get. So my concern is, what if we get 116 in New York and we get another blackout? As you might know, the big cities are very vulnerable if the grid is not working. So let me just make sure here. You had a blackout last night? Oh no. How long did it last? Those I just 98. See, yeah, that's a major concern for me, especially because I have family and relatives. Yeah, see, that's exactly. I would say that's about the length of time that our blackout was for. Supposedly, a transformer caught fire, a Con Ed transformer, and the west side of Manhattan experienced a blackout because of that. It's a scary thing when not only is it dangerously hot, but then all the power just goes out. No air conditioning, no fans, no refrigerator. It's, my mother lives in a high rise complex and the elevators weren't working. And she lives towards the top. So imagine being stuck up there. Could be pretty scary. Yes, yes. I remember you mentioning about a mod uh, for my channel in the previous stream. Definitely looking to add mods. And if you're interested, then we can definitely talk about it. As my subscribers and my audience continues to grow, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. Yep, terrible heat is right. You know, if a blackout really, a severe blackout were to hit, the last one was, I think it was probably a decade ago. I was living with my mom at the time in the high rise apartment building, and all the lights just cut off. And I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, I was playing Madden. I was in the Super Bowl game, and I was winning in the fourth quarter. It was a close game, very exciting, but it looked like I was going to be able to hang on. And then all of a sudden, the TV went blank, the PlayStation turned off, and I started freaking out like, no, what happened? And then my mom yelled, all the lights went out. And she tried to call, and the phones weren't working. So it was a very, very scary moment. I actually had to go up and down 36 flights a few times that night. We needed water, we needed a few things, but it was very scary because people were looting in the streets, breaking into, from what I heard, people in Times Square were going nuts, breaking into, clothing stores and jewelry stores and things like that. So this time around, the city was very lucky to avoid that kind of stuff. Very nice. Yeah, I actually grew up playing football. Not I guess not technically not in high school or in college, but I loved football growing up, and I actually wanted to pursue that as a career. Unfortunately, I went to a high school that had a football program at the time, and then when I got accepted and I was beginning the school year, they revoked that football program from the school, and I was crushed because that was the main reason I went to that high school. There's not too many high schools in New York, that in New York City, should I say, that have a football program. So I was devastated when I heard that. Okay, let's see what this is. Nope. False alarm. It's just a bicentennial. My daughter enjoys coin roll hunting. Not too long ago, we actually coin roll hunted together. We went through two boxes of halves live, and she really enjoys it. She specifically likes nickels, but after the live stream, she went to me. She said, "Daddy, I think I like halves better now." So maybe I converted her. But yeah, she is a fan. She always checks her change when we go to the deli or to the grocery store. All right, so we're off to a rough start. I do not see any enders. There's got to be something in these two boxes, or else I might just go crazy. I might just lose my mind on camera. All right, let's see. There we go. I'm just trying to. No, I just noticed that I didn't even focus this. Sorry about that. Will do for sure. I actually have a coin that I'm going to take a look at uh, later today. I just purchased a USB microscope, like the one that Rob Finds Treasure has, and I came across a very interesting 1941 Jefferson nickel. It was a S mint mark, but the mint mark was very, very suspect. Although, I mean, you may have heard me talk about it. I did mention it in previous streams quite a bit. So I'm going to take a look at it and see what I can make out of it. Yeah, it could be a dyed chip, could be a filled S. Um, After looking at it off camera, I'm leaning towards a filled S, but I'm not sure to be honest. It would just be a guess at this point. I may just do a short video uh, going over that coin on the microscope. Are they considered RPMs? Because I know repunched mint marks, there's different varieties of them. Uh, you have the D over S, S over D, the D over D, and things like that. I call it a filled S because uh, when I hear filled S, I kind of I kind of know what I'm looking at. I know what to expect on the mint mark. So what's a filled S called? What's the proper terminology. It's a punch break. Nice. See, I learned something new. Thank you for that. Now, why is it called a punch break? Is it because there's a break in the die when it punches the mint mark onto the coin? If these two boxes come up empty, I'm definitely gonna have to reassess my $half strategy. I've been working out of one bank specifically. I used to do two. Hey, what's up, Jamie? Good morning on this lovely Friday. I am doing halves today, 2 boxes of halves, and I am hoping to put an end to the skunk streak. How are you doing today? Ah, okay, I see. Very interesting. You seem like you know exactly what you're talking about, CCO. I did just start coin roll hunting in January, so I am far from an expert, but I love continuing to learn more and more things about coinage. It's very interesting to me. Look at this. We have a looks like a $half roll from a yellow Loomis box or something like that. That's not a good sign because that may mean that these coins were probably returned or searched through previously, and one of these probably stuck to one of those coins. Very nice. Yeah, I have quite a few. What are they called? Punch breaks, aka failed S's. Specifically, the Susan B. Anthony. I also have a wide rim Susan B. Anthony. And that's actually one of the coins that I'm looking to pair off in the auction when I do it. I am looking for or aiming for a Monday, like you suggested. Very nice. Yeah, they're pretty cool to find. I'm hoping that that wrapper is not an indication that this whole box is a dud. I don't know if you were here when I told the story about getting a box from one of my Chase banks, and it actually had customer wrap rolls in it when I cracked open the seal. Yeah, so I went back to that bank today to pick up 2 nickel boxes, and I had asked about it because the lady there, the head teller, is the one who really looks out for me. So I said, "Hey, do you know I ordered a $half box a couple of weeks ago." I explained the situation to her, And she said, yeah, that one of her tellers had brought it up to her attention, and she asked about it to Brinks. And now it seems that I guess coin roll hunting is so popular in my area that they're just, whether they're customer wrapped rolls or not, they're just filling the boxes up and they're just sealing them, taping them, and sending them right back to the bank. So that's also kind of making me nervous. And with silver, the price of silver continuing to go up, I'm sure more and more people are switching from the W's back into the silver. And oh, well, before that, I just wanted to show this. This is pretty beat up. I just thought it was interesting. Very bad shape. Not gonna hang on to it. This is going back in the grinder, and this has a little greenish toning to it. It may just be paint, to be honest. That's also going back. Okay, let's see. We got something. We got something. It's not silver, but damn it, I'm happy to see something other than a marked coin. Yes, indeed. The proof is in the pudding. And that really calms my nerves now because now there may be something either in this box or the box next to it. I got both of these boxes from the same bank. So, yeah, see, like this one is in bad shape. I don't know if you can pick up the scuffs and the smears, you know. Yeah, see, it's just completely scratched up. For something in this condition, there's really no need to throw gloves on. No, no, no. I'm gonna hang on to these proofs. I actually did throw some proofs back out in the past that I regretted doing that because they were in pretty good shape. But it was for the Great American Coin Hunt. I said, you know what? Let me take part. It was probably no more than $4 worth of proofs, so it wasn't a great deal of them. But I just wanted to kind of join the wave of contributors. 85 cents. Yeah, it's not much, but if you sell it by the roll, it actually could be profitable. All right, we're on the board with a proof. A lot of those kind of coins where they're, for instance, like war nickels, where they're about 85 cents. The best thing for me personally is to sell it by the roll. Absolutely not. There's no such thing as talking too much. Don't ever let people shut you up, man. We have a NIFC. Because the second you stop talking, that's when you'll be needed to speak out the most. You want to make sure that you always vocalize your thoughts and opinions and always express yourself. 2007. And I greatly appreciate the company. Jamie, thanks for coming back, man. I thought you popped in, saw me doing halves, and left. Like, this guy's going to have another skunk box. I'm not watching another skunk. Right now, we actually are going through a little skunker, but we do have a proof coin here. So the proof is in the pudding. Uh, it's not in the best condition, but something. We found something. I'm trying to get a nice clear close up here. What's up, New Marshall? I know you also were in last night's stream, T Square's stream last night. Did you participate in the quarter rolls? All right, we gotta find some silver here. Give me something, maybe a magic coin. Haven't found one of those in a while. We got a marked coin. And we have a 2010. Now, like I've said in the past, I don't keep the NIFCs unless they're in top shape. I throw them back. So if you guys want them, I'm not looking to make a killing off of them. You guys can email me at soccerplatany@gmail.com. If you are interested in NIFCs, you guys would have better use for them than I would. I would just be throwing them back, so I'm not looking to be. Oh, you hear that? Did you hear that? One more time, one more time. That sounds a little off. I hope everything goes well, New Marshall. Can I ask what the MRI is for? I am familiar with MRIs. Had a MRI on a pretty serious knee injury that I suffered. Your back. Oh man. Well, I wish you the best, man. You know, back injuries are very, very touch and go. You always want to make sure you give it the proper attention. So, what's going on, D? I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the love. US Silver Stacker, what's going on? Good morning, everybody. We are almost through the first half dollar box. No silver, but we did find a proof. But yeah, New Marshall, I hope everything goes well. Take care of yourself. Those back injuries are very serious and they could linger long term. Trust me, I know firsthand. So this just seemed to be very worn. But I always like to just make sure it's not a magic coin. So I'm just going to pull it to the side and see. Oh man, that's another blackout. See, CCO just had a blackout last night. That's my concern. Now I want to shut off my air conditioning just as a precaution. We are getting 100-degree weather this weekend, and I am nervous about another blackout in New York. Wow, salute to you, man, because that is no easy job. Have much respect for the blue collar workers out there because I am one of them, and I completely understand how the toll it can take on your body. I was a freight worker for plenty of years. And I also did delivery like UPS. Those are back-breaking jobs. Matter of fact, I partially tore my meniscus because of one of those jobs. Yes. So how I open a magic coin is very simple. I'm more on the aggressive side. I have a countertop kitchen counter, and I just basically slam it. Sometimes I'll put it inside a cup of some kind, like a plastic cup or container. It's not always easy, but I haven't had a time where I wasn't able to open a magic coin. So, all right, we are at 6 rolls here. Now, if anyone is interested in buying rolls, you guys can definitely do that. I'm actually going to introduce what I call Sacaplatas pyramid packs, which is a combination pack of half-dollar rolls and nickel rolls. So I will definitely get into more detail at a later date. But I do want to keep giving prizes away, and I want to do the keep the battle royals going. Yes, strictly silver. Now I do have a collection of coins that do not have silver content in them, but I am actually looking to auction them off. Maybe keep a few for my collection, but yeah, if it has silver in it, then I'm more likely to keep it. We have a 2003 NIFC, the third NIFC in the box. Of course, if you contribute to rolls, I do check the rolls more thoroughly. And if there's any proofs, NIFCs, or cool toners, then I will pull them out for you at your request. Oh, wow, look at this. This looks like somebody was messing around with it. My email is sacaplatany@gmail.com. So anyone, that goes for anyone. If you guys want to email me, buy, sell, trade, inquiries, or just general questions, you guys don't hesitate. I was actually deciding whether it's better to sell by the roll or sell by the box. So, like for instance, I can search through. For instance, I know it's like 250 that they charge normally, like the Ralph Fiennes Treasures and the half-dollar Mickey Hollows of the world. I believe they charge about 250 for a box. I'm thinking more like 100, no more than 100. Oh, you hang on to them, even the rejects. Now, is that because you like the half-dollars themselves, or is there a specific reason for that? 150, you think that's a fair price? And for me, I want to guarantee some silver. So even if it's a skunk, I want to guarantee enough silver that is satisfying to the buyer, you know? If I go through a whole box for you and there's not even one silver, I want to throw in more than what the others are throwing in, you know? Damn, I thought that might have been silver, but it's just, look at that. The circle of death. Yeah, I would do like an assortment of silver coins, half-dollars, nickels, uh, dimes. I'm not a big donator because of the fact that I don't want to contribute and feel like I didn't get some kind of value in return. I'm sure you guys can understand. So, like I said, if you do donate and you are interested, we can negotiate something that is comfortable for you. Just put it in the notes, and we'll take it from there. If you would do 150, then I'm sure you'll definitely do 100. Okay, let's see. So that's it for this box. No silver, but we did get a proof. We got 3 NIFCs, a couple of toners here, and this sounded a little weird. But after review, there is no sign that it's a magic coin. That's a good point. That is a good point. See, like I keep all the copper pennies that I go through, and to me, I'm like, hey, it is a way of saving money when you think about it. Because yeah, oh, sorry about that. Almost camera down. It's tough to keep buying boxes if you're holding on to the coinage, but at least it's still money there. It's not like you're spending it on like $2,000 sneakers or something. Not that I'm criticizing anybody for doing that. To each his own, I guess. All right. Trusty Kershaw, go. Let's bring this up. That way I can zoom in. I am not seeing any enders. All right, let's see. New Marshall, I feel for you with that back injury, man. I keep thinking about it because I recently underwent a serious knee injury. It was probably a year ago, but I still feel the lingering effects. So I can only imagine a back injury. I tore a bunch of ligaments in my knee training. I was kickboxing, and it was a long rehab to get back to training. Let me check it out. Let's see. Did I receive an email? As I check, I hear the. Did you hear the alert? That is you. Yes, I did get it. Okay, let's add you as a friend. Accept. We are now connected, CCO. Thanks for the invite. And just take a sip. And once again, thank you guys for joining me. Wasn't expecting many people to pop in. I know it is early, but I could not wait to open these $half boxes. All right. Yes, we all love coins. What's your favorite coin in your collection, CCO? Oh man, New Marshall. I really feel for you, man. I really do. You know, we put our bodies through a lot, and they don't always respond in the way that we hope. All we can do is just try to take care of them, take care of our bodies, you know? Yeah, it's hard to sum up one, right? I'll tell you what, I have a specific coin that is my favorite, but it's a round. So I don't want to go on a limb and say it's my favorite coin overall, but it is my favorite round that I own. I will pull it out and show you after this roll. I have shown it on the stream before. I'm not sure if you guys seen it, but if you have, why not take another look at the glorious beauty? Nothing here. All right, let me just go grab that. It's right here on my table. And if it wasn't for the capsule, I would pull the gloves out, CCO. So check this out. This is an Egyptian series Cleopatra 2-ounce silver round. And to me, it's also ultra high relief, which for those that don't know, it makes the coin pretty much look 3D, like if it's popping out. Look at that. Isn't it beautiful? Now, my favorite part is the reverse of the coin, the pyramid. And as you can see, the pyramid's kind of popping out of the coin. And then the pharaoh, well, that's also Cleopatra. Cleopatra is popping out in front of the pyramid. So this one is one of my favorite pieces overall, but I'm thinking it's my favorite round. I got this from a coin shop, and I know the mintage is pretty low on these. I'm not sure if it's 20,000 or 50,000. So yeah, this I just wanted to take a second to share that with you guys. You guys may have seen it. They also have the Anubis and different versions of the Egyptian series coins. So yeah, my favorite is a 1 kilo silver coin I just got from the Mantic Coins. 1 kilo, wow. Yeah, I would definitely be a fan of a 1 kilo coin. It could just be a blank planchet. If it's 1 kilo, I'm happy. Gold Panda, nice. 1 gram. Now, a gram is like what? What would you compare that to in size? Is that like the size of a quarter? Is it the size of a nickel? That's just a really nice 1999 here. Dime size. Yeah, I figured it was either the dime or nickel size. Oh, and look, as I see, I actually got one of these stickered coins in the previous box. Phil said he ate here and it sucked. So I haven't tried it, but I wouldn't recommend going to it if it's already getting bad reviews. So that might just be confirmation that this box is a continuation of the boxes that I previously received from this Chase Bank. Oops. Yeah, pry it from his hands, new Marshall. Just pry it from his hands. Yeah, the first time I even was interested in coins was when I was much younger, and I remember seeing uh, a Merc dime, and this has a slight off-center strike. Nothing, uh, nothing really to write home about. Nice. Well, I hope you get it, and if you get it, I would love to see it. But yeah, when I first came across an old coin, it was a Merc dime and a Buffalo nickel, and it was in one of my grandfather's uh, cabinets or nightstand, and I really didn't pay it too much mind when I first saw it. But then a few years later, as I started to gain more interest, I said, "Oh snap! I remember that my grandfather has some of these." Thanks for stopping in, New Marshall. Like I said, I hope everything goes well, and I hope to catch you on the next one. Thanks so much for popping in. No, actually, I didn't. I didn't. What are you giving away, CCO? Look at this painted coin. Would have been nice if it was a silver. Yeah, go right ahead. Definitely. Maximus, what's going on? Good morning. Good Friday morning from New York to New York. Well, damn it. We didn't find silver in the first box, but we did find a proof. So at least we didn't completely strike out, but the silver skunk streak is alive at 3. Well, whoever's in the chat, when you get a chance, CCO is doing a 300 subscriber giveaway. Make sure you guys check out that video. Enter the giveaway. Congrats on 300 subs, CCO. So that's really it. The proof, we got a couple of these toners, and we just cracked open box number 2. So I go to the bank yesterday to complain about not getting $50 boxes, and they have 2 boxes for me. I didn't have any money on me, and they were closing. Oh man, that sucks. You better hope some circle of death. Is it still buffering? If it is, I may just have to restart this stream and continue it. "2012. I am back. I'm back like I never left. 2012, Denver. I tried not to do anything drastic because it's not showing on my screen. Normally it would time out or something like that. I don't know what happened, but I hope, is everything all good now? All right. Thank you, CCO. So Maximus, are you still in here? Because I wanted to ask you, if you just received or just got confirmation that there's 2 boxes, is it because you ordered them, or is it because you just went randomly and they had them there? Jamie is 22 subs from a giveaway. If you haven't subscribed to him, please do so. So you spoke to them about ordering them on the regular. They said no, and then you went there and they had 2 boxes for you? All right. I just took my phone off Wi-Fi, so maybe that helped with the connection. Oh, I see. Yeah, T Square was talking about that yesterday, that they're telling him he's ordering too many boxes. You know, that's why it's important to find a couple of locations you can get your boxes from. Maximus Subja. Boom. Come on, Silver. Are you kidding me? It's frozen again? So this whole time they were ordering your boxes and they didn't let you know? Yeah, I am not even getting a notification on my end that I'm buffering. So, what the hell is going on here? Don't tell me there's another blackout on deck here. I don't know if you heard me, Maximus, but so they were ordering you boxes already and they didn't let you know? Let's see. These damn rolls are pissing me off. I try to stay patient because, you know, it's all a part of the game. But you got to admit, when you just end a skunk streak and then you immediately start a new one, and you're trying to shake it off and it's not working out. It just drives me nuts. I see. Yeah, you got to find whoever the head teller is and develop a rapport with him or her if you haven't already done so. That's what I do. The head teller seems to be the more reliable, as you would assume, because they are the one in charge of the rest of the tellers. But I had a head teller look out for me one time. The manager of the Chase Bank, the specific one of the specific branches that I go to, had stepped away on vacation. So they had a manager from a different location come in to cover for him. And she was telling the employees not to take any orders for $50. Now, I did not know this initially. I went in to the bank to pick up my my usual boxes. We have a 2003 here. And I went in to pick up my usual boxes. And the head teller said, I'm sorry, we didn't get them in today. And before she could continue her sentence, the interim manager approached me and said that they're no longer able to order them. She made up some bogus story, basically. How do I know it's bogus? Because I went back the following day and the manager wasn't there. And the head teller was nice enough to tell me that she was full of it and that she made up that story. But what she did was tell all the tellers not to order any more $50. So the head teller said, look, I really apologize. If you can just tough it out for this week, the manager comes back next week, and then everything will go back to normal. Yeah, very late. And to me, it's like, why are you going into a bank that isn't yours and trying to change the way they do business? Because you don't know if that branch has specific rapport with its customers, and you may be affecting the very business that they do. If I was a jerk, I could have just made a big fuss of it. I could have chose not to bank there anymore. I could have chose to file a complaint. There are people like that do make a big fuss out of nothing, or they make a fuss out of for a legitimate reason. But the point is, you avoid those kind of things when you handle business the right way. Wells Fargo and local Walden Savings want 15 a box. See, that is insane. I've heard of that, but I never really. I guess I was a little suspicious that it was true or not. I did hear that some banks charge, but to get confirmation, Maximus, that is crazy, man. They're charging you a fee to switch your money over to a different denomination. Yeah, my banks do not do that. I am very shocked. We are more than halfway through this $50 box. And if this continues, I may have to just stick with the nickels or figure something else out. Maybe I will switch switch up my locations a little more. I have done dimes in the past. Honestly, not a big fan, only because The dates are very hard to read. Sometimes I'll just end up rim checking them. Wells Fargo didn't even want to order quarter boxes at first, but that's how it's done. That's how it's done. I learned that from Rob Finds Treasure. If you're not going to order the boxes for me, then you're just going to have to take them back. Like, I'm just going to have to dump them here. So pick your poison. Sometimes people don't want to do the job that they're supposed to do. And their job is to provide customer service for their customers. We're not asking for anything unreasonable. And when those requests aren't honored, at least, why? Why is that such a problem? There's really no good reason other than what CCO said is that they're too lazy. Some just don't want to do the work. Another 1970, huh? It's a shame because we mean well. Like, there's plenty other things people could be trying to do for money. Oh, false alarm here. I got a little excited, but ask away, CCO. Ask all four of us. Let's see here. Nope, nothing there. A vlog at our tractor show. What's the tractor show about? I mean, I'm assuming tractors, but please share some details because I'm not familiar. Yep, see? Yeah, there was one time, bunch of tractors, steam engine show. So you want to do a vlog regarding coins at that location, or if that's the case, I'm not sure. It depends on, I guess, the following you have. If you feel like people will tune in, then why not? I tell you though, it does get me frustrated when tellers try to avoid, like they'll go through extra trouble to avoid helping you out, rather than bending over backwards and going that extra mile and possibly being rewarded for it. Sounds good. I went to a bank. I think I said this in a previous stream, but I had mentioned it was in the Bronx. It was actually in Brooklyn. I went to a bank for the first time. I happen to be in an area that I'm normally not in, and when I do that, I try to stop by a bank in that area, and I asked for a box of quarters. And I was told that I could not order the box because I was ordering too many coins. I was ordering too many coins. And I said, so if I go to another branch, they're going to tell me the same thing? And she said, yes. She said you have to open a business account if you want to continue to order this amount of coinage. So I said, okay, very politely. Thank you so much. Have a good one. Went right to another Chase Bank. And what do you think happened? I was able to get 2 boxes of quarters. And to my luck, they were both uncirculated 2019 low boxes. So I felt like, well, see, that's instant karma for me handling it in the right way. Even though I had every reason to give that lady a piece of my mind, I could have easily went back and said, look, why did you lie? Why? It just blows my mind. I actually sell $2 bills online, on eBay, should I say. They are uncirculated. I sold a few bundles. I have not ordered more for myself recently, but I do plan on doing that. They could be quite profitable. If you're selling $100 BEP pack of uncirculated $2 bills, you could probably get anywhere from $30 to $40 profit from each bundle. So if that's something that you have quite a bit of, it could actually be quite lucrative and effortless because you're not spending additional money to buy the product. You're just switching your money in over to that currency. Wow. Well, that's a good come up. See, mine, I'm not sure if yours were uh, special in any way in regards to like star notes or fancy serial numbers, but mine had none of those. It was just a basic uncirculated stack. It was sequential numbers also, so you kind of can tell if you just kind of like swipe through, flip through, should I say? Oh, it was one bill. Okay, so that must have been, it was just one bill, not a stack. So I'm assuming that bill must have been a start note or a fancy serial number of some kind. All right, we are down to 6 rolls. And I am not feeling good about these final 6 rolls. And I do have about 2 to 3 boxes at my Chase location, but I don't know how much more failure I can go through in one day. I know it's a part of the game. Okay. Yep, that's basically what I'm hoping for. Because the second you hit the brake and you kind of ease off the gas a little bit, that's the second you miss out on that Christmas box. Wow. Well, that's a good come up then. The star is located at the end of the serial number. And I'm getting NIFCs, but I am not getting silver. All right, CCO. Thanks for stopping in, man, and keeping me company. Much, much appreciated. Well, that looks a little weird. Let me see. Oh, no, never mind. You have a good day, and I hope to see you in the next one. Look at this kind of like toned 1971. Not much to show you today, guys. I really apologize that this skunk streak continues. I mean, we have 2 rolls left, but it's sure looking like the skunk streak will continue. I was going to start this stream with a Knicks and Halves version of it, but because it was kind of early, I figured, look, let me go through the halves now, and if I do a stream later tonight, we can do a battle royal for the nickels. Nice. You've been having really good luck with the quarter errors, huh? And this is the last row, and as you can see, no silver. I almost picked up a quarter box today too, but I ended up just doubling the nickels. So I did 2 nickel boxes rather than shelling out for a whole box of quarters. I really didn't want to have to throw another 500 into it. If I'm gonna do that, I'd rather do it on half-dollar boxes. Now, I'm thinking that I'm going to pull out a nickel box and just crack that open. I would probably be going through it anyway, so I may just keep the stream going. You are free to join me as I go through nickels if you like. You got to get to work. You got to do what you got to do. Take care, Maximus. Thank you for joining me. I will see you at another time. 1970 DDO. Nice. Please do send some pics. I would love to take a look. Now, as I look through this nickel box, for the hell of it, if I do get some more people in this room, I can get a little battle going. But I'm going to go through this regardless, so why not do it with the camera still rolling? The quicker I get this done, the quicker I can get some more halves. I still have a box of pennies and a box of nickels waiting in the wings. So the skunk box streak for $50 has continued. We are now at a 4-box skunk streak for $50. Got a proof, but no silver. And it is really kind of disappointing. Jamie's still in the chat. Are you cracking anything open, Jamie? Got a 1946. Let's see if there's any buffaloes. Let's see if there's any war nickels. This might end up being my longest stream. My longest was almost 3 hours. We're halfway there. If more people come into the room, we'll get a battle royal going. But Jamie, are you still in the chat? Because what I can do is I would love to gift you a roll just for sticking with me here. I'll open up a roll and see if I find anything on your behalf. $19.57. I'm curious to see if these nickels will once again carry the load. All right, it's time to switch dump boxes. Okay. So Jamie, if you are still in the chat, that roll is yours, and whatever I find in that roll, I will send off to you. Just give me confirmation, and I'll crack that roll open. And it is, of course, free of charge. What's up, Mike? You missed the agony of 2 skunk boxes. The $50 are really, really bombing out. So I am seeing 4 people in the chat. We got Jamie, we got Mike. Oh, now I'm seeing 3. But I'm hoping to get a battle royal going. Mike, have you participated in one of my battle royals before? I don't believe Jamie has. It's this cool little what's up, Noko? Rolling up coins? You gotta find yourself a coin machine, brother. I know a lot of people have no choice but to roll the coins. And I used to do it myself. So, you know what? I'm going to put this back, and we are, after this roll, we're going to get a battle roy going and see if anyone can take home a silver war nickel or a buffalo. I will explain the details after this roll. So it's winner take all. Everyone gets one roll on me as a courtesy. It is completely free to play. And if you win, I will send you out your prize. So let's take attendance. We have Jamie here. We have Mike. We have Noko. I see 4 people in the chat. So if there's anyone else, please speak now or forever hold your peace. So at the moment, if there is just 3 in the chat, we got a roll for each of you here. And if anything is found in these rolls worth taking home, I will send it out. Now, how do you win? The person with the best roll wins everything that's in all 3 rolls. Meaning anything like silver war nickels, buffaloes, V nickels, anything from the 1930s, eras and varieties, low mintage coins. We were doing Canadians also, but I am not going to include that. I want it to be prizes that people feel like they want and are worth claiming. I did 1950s coins, 1940s coins, and not people weren't really thrilled to claim it. They didn't really have any motivation behind it. So I know who wouldn't want a silver war nickel or a buffalo or a V nickel. So if those pop up, or a 1930 or a low mintage like the 1950D, then I'm sure that's a coin that someone would definitely love to have and add to their collection. So since there's 3, I'm going to turn it up a notch. I am going to do 2 rolls each. That way, your chances of finding something has increased. 1939 D nickel, nice. But see, even though it's pretty beat up, that's like an 80-year-old coin. Who wouldn't want to hang on to it, you know? Okay, so we're starting off Jamie here, Mike here, and Noko here. All right, like I said, anything that's silver, buffalo, V-nickel, 1930s, eras, varieties, low mintage, we will count. So let's get started with Jamie's rolls. And this is something that I've been doing at just about every stream. Seems to be pretty popular amongst the people that have taken part. So let's keep it going. Eventually, I may do it with the halves. Let's try to get somebody a buffalo or a war nickel. In every nickel box that I've had since I've started the stream, I've had at least a silver war nickel or a buffalo. So we are riding about an 8-box nickel streak right now. And I wish I could say the same for the halves, but unfortunately, it hasn't been working out. So let's see. Matter of fact, Mike, you popped in my stream probably at the end of those battle royals that I was doing, so you probably just missed them. Let's see what this is. This is Jamie's second roll. Let's see if we have anything here. This is just a dark 1985. Just want to get a close up of that. That way you guys can see 1985. So nothing there. Always check for the Speared Buffalo era on the 2005s. Nothing there. All right, so unfortunately, Jamie, nothing in your rolls. Let's take a look and see what we have in Mike's rolls. Okay. The last time we did a battle royal, 2009 was the winner, which is underwhelming because, of course, we want silver or buffaloes, but the 2009 is a lower mintage coin, so that was the only thing worth sending out. I'm hoping today is different. I'm really hoping that we can find a silver. All right, so we're down to the second and last roll for Mike. Now, normally I do this in the evening time because we get a... Sorry. Oh, that was a mess. We got more participants. But I can't leave on a skunk box streak, so I said, let me just crack these nickel boxes open, or at least one of them. And see if we can get somebody a prize. Okay, let's take a look. Doesn't appear to have anything here. (2008). Close, but no cigar. All right, sorry, Mike. Nothing there. All right, Noko, you are up. Now, if anyone else joins this stream before I complete the rolls and announce a winner, if there is a winner, then I will add them into this battle royal. All right, we got something a little darker towards the edge there. Could it be? No, it's a 2006. Let's keep looking. take a closer look at the Buffalo 2005 here. No, no Spirit Buffalo here. I have yet to come across a Spirit Buffalo. We have a 1959 here, but unfortunately, it's not a pre-1940 coin. But I do check the mint mark, so let's take a look at that mint mark and see if we see anything funny going on. Nope, just the Denver mint mark. No RPM or anything like that. I did just receive my USB microscope, so I am excited to use it for the first time. Just have to download the software and get it going. All right, well, this is your last roll, Noko. Could you pull it off? This is a 1953. And there's no mint mark on this one. I normally hang on to the pre-1960 coins. I did give away some in the past, but people are in no hurry to send me their email to claim those kind of prizes. And I don't blame them. You know, it's not much. So I definitely understand it. That's why I'm doing whatever I can to make sure someone gets a buffalo or a silver. We have a 1958. So there was about 3 1950 coins in this row. And I am not, you know what? Let me just make sure that there's nothing going on. I don't see a mint mark here. And this is your last hope here, if it's a Spirit Buffalo, which it's not appearing to be. No, I am sorry, Noko. I tried. The coin roll hunting gods are at odds with me for these past couple days. So, unfortunately, I couldn't claim a winner to the Battle Royal. We barely even found anything. And if this happens to be something, I would be CCO is not here. So don't say hello to him because he is not here. CCO? I look for the well, I just checked the S and the D mint marks. I checked them to see if they're low mintage, and I checked them to see if they're RPMs. CCO, there was no winner in the Battle Royal. Oh, well, we got NS and we got CCO here. So I'm currently going through this roll. This roll is going to be CCOs, and this roll, these rolls are going to be NS because I couldn't find a winner. So let's keep this battle going. Hopefully someone can get something. All right. So CCO, I already started on this roll and I haven't found anything. If I do find silver or a buffalo or some kind of error or variety, I will send it your way. This is 1958. Let's check if there's a mint mark. There's a mint mark on it. So I'm just going to take a closer look at the mint mark to make sure it's not an RPM. No, it has some damage on it, but nothing funny going on there. Now I normally hang on to the pre 1960 coins, like I just stated, but in order to win, it has to be a silver, a buffalo, V nickel, 1930s era or variety, or a low mintage like the 1950D. And I do count the 2009s as the low mintage. I mean, I have only found one 2009 in the last 9 boxes. All right, there's nothing in that roll. Let me just double check this one because this is in bad shape. Yeah, that is just completely messed up. Appears to be like a 2016 of some sort. All right, this is your second roll, CCO. See, when the nickels box gets cracked open, you get a little more traffic in the chat, and I love it. No one wants to see me open $half boxes without any silver in it. And I don't blame you because it hurts me just to go through them and not be able to pull anything out. So this is 2005. Let's just check for the error. Nope, nothing there. Just a 1984. I just want to make sure I capture the darker tone nickels so that way you guys can see that I'm not trying to pull a fast one on you guys. My objective is definitely to get somebody a buffalo or a silver. Work with me, camera. I know you don't like looking at coins that aren't silver, but please, just where's the clarity? Rush. I apologize for this. I can't quite get a zoom on there, but it's a 1984 Philadelphia. '73. Have another 2005 here. No speared buffalo. All right, so unfortunately, nothing there for you, CCO. NS, are you still with us? I'm going to open these 2 rolls in your name, and if I find anything, silver, buffalo, war nickel, V nickel, 1930s era. All right, let's see. We got 2 rolls for you here. Normally I do a roll a piece, but because there was only a few of us in here, I started people off with 2 rolls, and I do not want to discriminate, so everybody that enters will get 2 rolls. And I'm glad CCO came back because he was hanging with me for the majority of the stream. And I wanted to make sure that he at least had a chance to win. So I'm glad you came back, CCO. I'm sorry it didn't work out. So it's a 1958. Nothing to write home about. Let's check that Denver mint mark. Nope, nothing funny going on with that mint mark. Oh, so close. We have a 1940. That is the oldest coin that we've found so far. We still have a great deal of box to go through, but no mint mark on that one. So close. Yep. All right. Well, we got one more. Let's see. You know, it was funny because when I did the battle previously, it would be more towards the end of the box. And when I would do that, the very beginning of the box would be where the buffaloes and the silver would be. So I think it was yesterday. No, it was the day before yesterday. I did a battle royal, and I started it off with the battle royal, hoping that the box would hit like it's been hitting in the beginning. Unfortunately, it did not. And actually the third to last roll had a silver in it. So I was kicking myself because I said, look, I tried to switch things up, hoping it would work out for you guys. And then the silver comes out at the end. So you're damned if you do and damned if you don't. We have, oh, another close call. This is a 1941. Come on. No mint mark on there. Just check the Monticello on the 5 cents just in case. Yeah, we're heading in the right direction. But I'm sorry, NS. I couldn't get you anything there, brother. We still have not claimed a winner. Unfortunately, we had 5 people participate and 5 people came up empty. Now, what I'm looking to do, anytime. I do this on pretty much every stream. Eventually, 396. CCO is almost at 400. Let's get him to 400. He has a giveaway at 300 currently. So make sure you guys check that out if you haven't already done so. I think so too. Oh, well, if you're at 1100, congrats, Mike Wolf. See, I am nowhere near that. I am trying to get to where you guys are. Peter, what's going on, Peter? Hang around. I'm going to pull out 2 rolls for you for the Battle Royal. We have not claimed a winner yet. All right, let's just clear this out. Let's get Peter in this battle royal. Good morning on this wonderful Friday, this silverless Friday morning. I went through 2 boxes of halves and came up empty. The only thing I did find worth keeping was a 1985 proof. Hey, I'll take it. Now, I do have some NIFCs here, but unless anybody's interested in them, they'll be going back to the bank. So we have $3.50, $3.50 worth in NIFCs. If anybody wants them, you could email me at soccerplatany@gmail.com. I do not hang on to them, so they would just be going back into the grinder. Without further ado, let's get Peter in this battle royal. Yeah, and that's feel free, man. I'm not looking to make a killing. It's not really about profiting so much. It's more about covering shipping and the cost of the shipping materials, things like that. But if you guys can use it better than I can, I'll feel better about giving it to you than just sending it back to the bank. Noko's at 87. You're at 87 subs, Noko? This is a 1964. It had that old look to it. Oh, the 87 NIFC. Yes, I do have a couple of those. I have the NIFC. You know what? I found one in a $half box recently. Unfortunately, it was very, very beat up. So I just threw it back. And when I say very beat up, it was in really bad shape. But I do have a 1987 proof in really nice condition that I can pull out for you if you would like to take a look at it. Just let me know. Just rub it in, Peter. Rub it in. It seems like everyone is hitting, but Saca Plata. Which is frustrating because before I started live streaming, my $half boxes were treating me very nicely. I guess they must be camera shy. I'm hoping. I'm waiting on that collection dump. All right, this is your second. What's up, Marshall? I really appreciate that, Marshall. I need all the help that I can get. 3 silver dimes in 1 box. That is a good come up. It is hard to find more than 1 silver. It's hard to find any silver, especially in a dime box. This is a 1960. I really appreciate you stopping in. If you were able to hang around, I could pull out 2 rolls, 2 nickel rolls for you. We're doing a battle royal, winner take all. And so far, we have not claimed a winner. So if you do have a few minutes, let me know. If not, I completely understand. I'll be doing more of these as we go forward. This is a 1961. Once again, it has that old look. That's why I just want to show it. That way you guys see what I am doing here. Yeah, the skunks have been my best friend and worst enemy at the moment. I'm riding a 4-box skunk streak for halves. But in other news, the nickel boxes, I've found a buffalo and a silver in 8 straight boxes. So the nickels have actually been doing much better. Peter, nothing there for you either, man. I don't know what's going on. I have another nickel box too. Uh, this is what's left of this one. I have a nickel box that's unopened, and I have a penny box sitting in the wings also. So if anybody else ends up popping in the stream, we'll see if we can get them something. I almost turned the camera off after the $half, but I said, you know what? I'm going to go through these nickel boxes anyway. Might as well at least have it on camera. That way, if I do find anything, you guys can all experience it with me. Oh, Noko, let me grab that 87 proof so you can take a look at the beauty, because I am sick of looking at coins that aren't silver, aren't proof. Okay. All right. Let's take a look here. We have, oh, you know what? There's a nice 2006 proof that I'm actually, it's one of my more favorite coins. It has like this blue tinting to it. It's really nice. All right, so here we are. We'll start with the 1987 as proof. And look at that. Now, I do not want to take it out of the flip because my hands are filthy and I don't have my gloves in the same room right now. But yeah, it's really nice. Very nice condition. So that's one. And then I have a basic, well, not basic, but just a normal 1987p. There you go. And one of my more favorite proof coins. If you can see, this has a very nice blue tint to it, and the camera doesn't even do it justice. If you guys have Instagram, you can follow me on Instagram, Saca Plata, and I have a picture of this. This was a ender, guys, and the blue tint is very, very visible on that picture. No filter was applied, but it's really beautiful. It's a beautiful tint to it, and I had to keep it. So those are the kind of coins I look to keep. Uh, like I said, the NIFCs I don't normally hang on to unless they're in great condition. And same with the proof. Like this proof here, I normally wouldn't keep it. I would either keep it to sell in a roll of proofs that are circulated, or I would give it to somebody that is interested in it. And this here, I need an opinion of this one. This one I can actually take out. But is this artificial toning or not? Because I've had this for quite a while and the camera isn't doing much justice, but it's a rainbow toning. I appreciate that, Noko. Yeah, so it has some nice rainbow toning on this 1972. Now that I look at it on the camera, it looks like it may be natural. But when I first came across it, I said, "Whoa, You have tints of yellow, you have tints of orange, you have blue over here, you have a little purple. Really cool. Okay, so let's pick up where we left off. What's on the agenda for everybody today? It's going to be a hot, or it is already a hot Friday. Oh, look at this. Some toning, some nice toning on this coin. Thanks, Mike. I'm pretty sure I'm following you guys too, but if I'm not, I will. I'm going to double check. This is a 1972. Pretty cool looking. Come on, Buffalo. Not this Buffalo. The original Buffalo. Yeah, this is dangerous weather we're going through. Is everyone prepared for a potential blackout? Because I have been running around this past week since the last blackout this weekend in New York, making sure that my family is prepared. Oh, check it out. This is a 2019. 2019. Oh, this has some gunk on it. It's a 2000. Yeah, my concern is another blackout because of the extreme heat and the massive use of energy and power in a big city like New York. And of course, I'm saying that with my AC on full blast right now. My computer's plugged in. I have a camera light plugged in. So I guess I'm really not that concerned. All right, please show me something. It's like the more I want it, the more it doesn't come out. I'm sure that's the same for you guys. Sometimes you just gotta go with the wind. See? That's just not cool. Heat index of 107. CCO earlier said that it was going to be 117, I believe he said, in his neck of the woods. So, yeah, this is not safe weather to be outside, which is why I'm inside coin roll hunting. Yep, we have a lot of extreme weather going on across the states. And I have a penny box waiting in the wings. I'm looking forward to doing that. I'm not sure I'm going to get to it on this stream, but I do have a new USB microscope that I can't wait to put to good use. Oh, you're moving to Texas? Nice. Sure, the weather's not going to be much cooler over there. That's for sure. We have a pair of darker toned coins here. Let's see. It's been a while since we had anything in these rolls, even pre 1960. Nope, 1970. False alarm, guys. I honestly didn't check. I didn't check. I'll take a look. This is, you know what? This is actually the microscope. It's pluggable USB 2.0. This is the one that's recommended by Rob Finds Treasure. He uses it in his stream. So that works. That's good enough for me. But if it doesn't have an adapter, I'm sure there's a device that I can get for my phone. All right, Noko, you enjoy the rest of your day. Thanks for popping in. I will see you next time. I may do a stream later tonight. So if you can, pop in. If not, it's all good. I appreciate any time that you can stop by. It all depends how much I get done on this stream. I would love to finish this box completely. I still have two other boxes. Probably not going to get to that, but I'm definitely going to pick up some more half-dollar boxes later because I refuse to take no for an answer. Persistency is the key. The second you stop is the second someone else picks up that box that you've been waiting for. $73. That's a good idea. Now, I don't get why they would hate it. Like, I know some, I guess it depends where you go, but I know of some places that they don't like you to cherry pick, which is weird because, I mean, business is business. What's up, B-boys? All right, B-boys, you got your two rolls. We have a revolving battle royal going on. As you can see, no one has found anything in this rundown here. We're going to add you, and we're going to see if we can get you either a buffalo or a silver. So you just hang around. These are your two rolls right here, and let's get them opened. We have not found anything in this box yet, just a handful of pre-1960. So your chance of finding something is probably at its highest point right now. And just to recap, what are we looking for? We are looking for silver war nickels, buffaloes, V nickels, 1930s, eras and varieties, and low mintage coins like the 1950D. We also include the 2009 into that mix. Once again, nothing in that roll. And this is basically how it's been, B-boys. And in my half dollars, I only pulled out a proof and a couple of NIFCs. So the skunk box is a lot. Oh, hold up. Could it be? Could it be? No, it's not. This is a 1961. Sorry about that. That was a false alarm. But let's see if there's a buffalo in here. Oh, shiny. $19.54. CCO is at 400. Yep. Congratulations to CCO. All right, so we have something worth looking at. This is a 1954, and it's an S mint mark. So I'm going to check the mintage on this, and I'm going to take a look at the mint mark for any funny stuff going on. So let's take a look at the mint mark. Okay, nothing going on with the mint mark. Let's pull up the PCGS price guide and take a look at the mintage. Oh, I just got an alert, guys. My order has been shipped. I just placed an order for some peace dollars. Can't wait to get those. Okay, so all right, so we have the PCGS price guide. Jefferson. What is this? The 1954 S. Let's throw on loading, loading, loading. Loading. Sorry about that. While that's going on, I'll just finish this row. I don't know what's taking it so long. We have a 52 also. Take a closer look at that in a bit. And that's about it. So unless the 54 is a low mintage and the 52, we don't have a mint mark on it. So let's see if this 54 is a low mintage coin. It may be the app. So I'm just going to restart this app. It's weird how that works. CCO, congrats. Yep. 400. That's about 340 more than I have right now, by the way, CCO. But who's counting, right? Okay, here we go. So it's 1954 S. See, if it was an S over D, which is why I always check the mint mark, then that would have definitely been something worth sending to you. The 1954S has a mintage of 29 million, which is obviously plentiful. So, once again, we still do not have a winner. I hang on to the pre 1960 coins, but I don't count them as winners. I want the prize to be worth sending out. Okay, we need a silver update, guys. So, I don't know if you guys were here in the last stream or in T Square stream, but what I've noticed is a pattern in the silver market here. Usually on Thursdays, the price of silver will kind of continue to go up. And on Friday mornings and on Fridays overall, it'll drop down. And then on Sunday night, it'll drop down even further. And then on Monday, it kind of creeps back up. So if you're looking to purchase any silver online, my recommendation is you either do it on Friday or Sunday. Sunday night being the more preferable time because when the market opens, silver seems to bottom out just a little bit. As you can see here, it was at 1655 not too long ago, and it just bottomed to 1618, which is about 40 points, 40 cents, I guess you can say. So I just monitor this throughout the day because you never know when there's going to be a big drop or a big spike. And as the silver price started to go up, I purchased some peace dollars because the prices are pretty much what they are. And the oh, let's see what that is. And the melt price inches closer to the price of the premium. It actually makes sense. Let's see. Nothing here. We have a 1959. At first, I thought it was a 39. No, it's a 59. And it's a Denver. All right, let's keep looking. This is a 55. No mint mark there. That's a 76. And another 59. Does anyone else collect pre 1960 nickels? Or am I the only one hoarding pre 1960 nickels? Well, I know I'm not the only one, but anyone in the chat hang on to them? 1953. I don't blame you, B-boys. I am filling up boxes of these things, and when I say I am tempted to just dump it all, I really am. I just want to go through them for RPMs, S over Ds, things like that. Yeah, see, I'm kind of the same way. I put them aside, especially if they have a mint mark, because of the RPMs and the S over Ds and things like that. Jamie does. It's just, you know, when you start filling up boxes of these things, it's like, oh man, maybe I should just dump them all. But now that I have the USB microscope, I think it'll be a lot easier just to run through them. I'll at least hang on to the dates that that do have the S over D, so I can check. See, like this is a 64, no mint mark on it. Yeah, that's probably the most efficient way to do it, B-boys. You check them as you go, so you're not just throwing them aside. We have a 1946. $1964, but that is not the era we were looking for. This is another 64 here. Merc Dimes. I love Merc Dimes. I have a roll of Merc Dimes as we speak. What's up, Phil? It might be buff time. You came right in time for the for your rolls. We have yet to find a winner here. We've been striking out all over the place, Phil. The only thing I found was a proof. That's it. But the skunk streak continues for the $half. It's now at 4. So Phil, you're in this. This is one roll for you, right? Gigi cursed me or something. I don't know what's going on. Let's see if we got something for Phil here. Phil did have a Buffalo recently. I think it was in 1936. And this is a 98. False alarm, Bill. Phil, excuse me. Nothing in that roll. So we're doing 2 rolls each this time, because that's how we started. It was probably only a couple people in here. So we started with 2 rolls just to give people more of a chance to win something. So we're just going to keep rolling with that. We haven't found anything though, so your chance is high. We have a thin. It might just be worn. Oh, that sucks. Pinched nerve really sucks in the neck. Oh man. And you have to work, and it's hot as hell. Damn, that really sucks. $19.97. This is a 58. Denver. I am so surprised that we have still not been able to get somebody a silver or a buffalo. You're the, what is it, 8th person in this revolving battle royal. Was that the first roll or the second roll? Someone tell me if that was the first or the second roll for Phil. What's up, Coin Cooper? You're getting in this battle royal. Got 2 rolls for you. That was the second one. Oh, Phil has another one. Okay, thank you guys. Phil has another one. And then you're up, Coin Cooper. Now, if you're not familiar with the Battle Royal, just to quickly uh, inform you, it's winner take all. And whatever we find in these rolls goes to the winner. And we're looking for silver, war nickels, buffaloes, V nickels, 1930s coins, errors and varieties, or low mintage coins like the 2009 or the 1950D. Whoever has the best rolls wins, winner take all. So this is Phil's second roll, and we'll just pull these 2 out for Coin Cooper. Thanks for stopping in, Coin Cooper. Oh, we got something funny here. Look, that looks like a dime. Doesn't look silver, but I think we just made 5 cents. We got a dime. It's 2013 P. So nothing special about this. But that's pretty cool to find that in a row. I've found the dime once before. Phil's in the lead by a nickel. That's pretty cool. Now if we could just find some silver. We got a 2019 P here. All right, well, there was nothing there, just this dime. Unfortunately, that doesn't count on the list here. And I would feel kind of funny just sending you a 10-cent coin, Phil. So we are up to, let me see here. We are up to Coin Cooper. Coin Cooper, are you still in the chat? These rolls are yours. Free of charge, so you don't gotta worry. If I find anything worth keeping here, it's yours. Silver, buffaloes, B nickels, 1930s, errors, varieties, low mintage. And right at the end here, let's see. Nope. We'll take a closer look though. And it's the 2012, a dogged 2012 Denver. Back in the grinder you go. I'm sorry, let me just move this up so you guys can see the entire rolls here. Some gunk on this coin. Yeah, striking out all over the place. All right, Coin Cooper, you're down to the last roll. Let's see. No one has been able to come up with anything. And we've done 9 contestants, including, well, 9 contestants. That makes 18 rolls that we went through. And we weren't able to find anything. But let's see if the luck changes. That looks like it could be something. So let's see. Yeah, we had a dime in Phil's second roll. If it was a silver dime, that would have been awesome. I would gladly send you that, Phil. This, okay, so it's just a little toned. Not bad, not in bad shape. 1976, and that's the coin in question. Unfortunately, it wasn't a war nickel like I had suspected. Let's check this buffalo here. 2005, no speared buffalo. Wow, this is painful. It's crazy. And watch the next roll be like a buffalo and a war nickel in one roll. So the drought continues. If anybody else enters the chat between now and the time this box is empty, they will also participate. Oh, Phil, so I downloaded Google Hangouts, and forgive me, but I have no idea. How do you sync your YouTube page with your Google Hangouts? And is the app just Google Hangouts? Because there's a couple of different ones. I wasn't sure. I actually was going to send you an email yesterday regarding that. If anyone in the chat knows about Google Hangouts and how to sync it to your YouTube channel, please let me know. Fair enough. Will do. Yeah, I'm not that computer savvy, but I was taking a look at it. Let's see what we have here. All right, Coin Cooper, thanks for popping in, man. Really appreciate it. Sorry we couldn't win you anything, but I do these battle royals on every stream just about. So please hope to see you in the next one. we have a Canadian 1986. Pretty clean beaver. And in the same row, we have another Canadian. This is a much cleaner beaver. See, I would choose this beaver over the last one. So that's two in one row. Indeed, we do. And especially in this heat, is that much more important. It's that much more crucial. All right, we got something. And if I had to guess, I would say another foreign. Oh, matter of fact, what is my tat? This is a tat that I had when I was 17. Can't really get the angle on it, but it's a cross. It's an ancient cross, kind of like a medieval cross with some swords going in front of the top. Yeah, see, so they gave me a dime, which is 5 cents, and then they took away 4 cents. So I'm up 1 cent. This is a 1993 penny. I always wonder how they end up in the row, because I know they're sorted by machines most likely. Back in the grinder. Thank you, Mike. I'm up 4 cents. Well, I got a dime instead of a nickel. So I got 5 more cents than I would have had. And then I got a penny instead of a nickel, which means I just lost 4 cents. So 5 minus 4 is that math right, guys? I don't know. I've been out of school for quite a bit, so. It's all good, Phil. You have a perfectly legitimate excuse. That pinched nerve sucks. I get them sometimes too. Dime minus penny is 9 cents. Yeah, but I had a nickel right in one row. All right, we're gonna break this down. I had a nickel. Instead of a nickel, where is that dime? The dime is buried somewhere. Dime does not want to show its face. I had a nickel. Instead of the nickel, I got a dime. That's 5 cent profit because I had the nickel, but instead of getting the nickel, I got the dime. So 5 additional cents on top of what I should have had. Then I got a penny instead of a nickel. Oh yeah, and the Canadians. Damn it. That's right. No offense, Peter. I have nothing against Canadian currency. I just know that I'm losing out on money in this particular instance. Does anybody know the exact difference? 5 cents in US is how much in Canada? or vice versa. I'm not quite sure. I just know that it's less than 5 cents. Me either. I did not go to college, and I do not have a college loan to pay back. Let's see what's going on here. And I'm not knocking college. I definitely want my daughter to go. And I am putting money away to make sure she does have the option to go to any college that she chooses. But, it's not for everyone. Come on. So, this is going to be my last box here for this stream. I may do a stream later tonight if I'm able to turn these coins in. Good thing I don't have to re-roll these because, all right, now this is getting carried away. Now they're taking my money, guys. Another Canadian, 1998. 38 cents. Thank you, Peter. So that is, wait, 38, 5 cents. Wait, that can't be right. Oh, 3.8. All right, 3.8 cents. Wait, 0.38? Is it that low? There we go. 3.8. All right, it's not that bad, but it does add up, right? Us coin roll hunters know the value of a penny. So we have 10 rolls to go. I'm going to whiz by these 10 rolls and hope. And the heat's not helping, Phil. The heat's probably adding to the effects. And you're supposed to be going to work. Good luck, man. I hope you come back home with all your body parts, your hands, your legs. And I hope you don't have to operate heavy machinery at your job. I hear that. You also might want to be careful on a live stream if you end up live streaming tonight. You don't want to say something live that might get you in trouble. Although you have an alibi. Payday, 38D, payday. Why is it called payday, Phil? Because you cash in if you find that? Is it I'm assuming it's a rare or a low mintage or something like that. Speaking of Wheaties, I actually, after taxes and child support, it's my paycheck. Once, just 1 cent. I got some Wheaties here. Pretty nice shape. This is a 1957. Uh, what is this one? That's a 1957 also. This is a 1950D. All right, it's not focusing. And a 1947. Damn it, camera. Yeah, this 1950 is in not bad shape at all. Can't really get the close up because of the plastic flip on it. But I don't want to take it out because I don't. My hands are filthy. Yeah, I have plenty of Wheaties, guys. If anyone is interested, you guys can email me if you guys want to work something out, or if you're missing a specific penny that you're looking for. Nice, very nice. Yeah, I have like a bag of them. Although I do want to put them in a nice home decor, like a glass, nice big glass jar, and fill it up there. Because I love the shine of a nice shiny copper penny. All right, we are down to 7 now. And this is officially my longest stream. Very nice, Mike. My daughter always checks her pennies at the grocery store and the supermarket. So I don't think she's ever coin roll 100 pennies. So I have to see how she likes it. I know she likes the nickels and she likes the halves now too. But I don't know. I might have to keep her away because ever since I did a stream with her, I haven't found anything. If she were to hear me say that, she would round kick me in the back of the neck. Yeah, that would be really cool. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? I actually have a box of pennies right here next to me. So I may have her join me for that one. But that's a cool idea, Phil. You just find a prototype that is somewhat different than what's available now. 1940. And this is a 2018. Womp womp. Looks like it might have been found on the ground. They're taking more money. Yeah, plastic mat would be cool. That's a good idea, Mike. Yeah, like one of those like a 2-pack, right? Like a 4-pack of tubes together. Yeah, like mats are gaining popularity for coin roll hunters just because they're much more easier to work with. Like I use this basic black mat. It's a this is a leather mat though, or pleather. Oh boy, we might be ending this nickel streak. We have 4 rolls left. 50% royalty, 10% of sales. Shark Tank is in the building. Now, Phil, if I were you, I would counter that offer. Maybe 10% with a line of credit of 100,000. Buyer boys, 14% and 50K, a line of credit. Now we're talking. All right, it's your move, Mike. Now, if I don't find anything in these last 3 rolls, this will be the first time in my short coin roll hunting history that I got triple skunked. So if I do get triple skunked, there's a good chance that I may do a stream later tonight because, like I said in previous streams, I do not like to leave on a bad note. I do not like to carry a skunk box over my head for too long. Oh, like tinted coin tubes. All right, Jamie. Well, these are the last 2 rolls. So after this, I'm gonna call it an end to the stream. Indeed. And the color I'm looking for right now is white. And I am not finding any silver at all. 2010. It's gonna hurt to put an end to this nickel box hot streak, but we're down to the last roll, guys. Down to the last roll. And it's looking like we're not gonna get anything in this box. Phil, the wheels are turning, right? Yeah, I like the square tubes also. All right, so we ended with a 2009 P. So there's something, but this is like, he's got a slash going across his cheek. He's got some serious marking on his face. 2009 P. It's in bad shape, so not can't be too thrilled about it. Well, guys, it's official. We just got skunk boxed for the third straight time. 2 halves and 1 nickel box, all for nothing. So what I'm going to do is see if I take this stuff back to my Coinstar bank. And yeah, NS came the closest, 40 and 30, 1940 and 1941. It's unfortunate that we didn't find anything to write home about. I would have loved to pick up one of these. I only found one, and it wasn't in a box. Yep, I'm gonna have to give Gigi a piece of my mind because whatever voodoo she pulled in the last couple streams or whenever it was, 2 streams ago, something happened, and I am not happy with her at all. Everything is Gigi's fault right now. Everything. All right, let me just calm down. I'm going to regroup. Standing Liberty Quarter. I have one of those also in pretty bad shape, but still Standing Liberty. It's one of my favorite. Oh yeah, Gigi is my 9-year-old daughter. Nice. Yep. Since she came on to the stream, I haven't had luck ever since. Poor Gigi. Well, guys, thank you guys so much for joining me. We are over 3 hours here and no silver to show for it. But I do have some peace dollars coming on the way, so at least I'm getting those. But other than that, I got nothing. Thank you guys for joining me. I'll try to do a stream later tonight. I'm looking to get a couple more half boxes. I do have a nickel box on hand, but I won't be able to crack that open right now. So I hope I see you guys later. If not, definitely tomorrow. You guys enjoy the rest of your Friday. Take care.